Michael, why do you think Secret Invasion doesn't have much internet buzz? I decided to drop off of the MCU after Guardians 3, but it's strange not to see that series getting much talk on the internet. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even post a normal review for it. I posted a short and I clipped out one of these live streams, posted it on my second channel, but I have not posted a normal review for a new MCU project. And that's crazy. What's even crazier is that less than 5 people have messaged me about it. Hey, are you going to review this? Less than 5. All last week, people are asking me, hey, when are you seeing Mission Impossible? Hey, when are you going to post your review for Indiana Jones? People are really curious about a bunch of these movies. People ask me, when do I see Oppenheimer? Already asking me about stuff that was weeks in advance. Secret Invasion came out, came and went. Almost no one asked me to review it. And I built my channel talking about Marvel. So why do I think that is? I think that people largely threw in the towel on the Disney Plus shows as just as a thing in general. The novelty of like, oh, it's Marvel, I gotta watch it. It's on Disney Plus. That's gone. People have been disappointed by too many, or it was just like, I'm not gonna watch She-Hulk. I'm not gonna watch Miss Marvel. Moon Knight got very silly by the end. Whatever it was, that people just kind of went, if the concept seems awesome, I'll give it a chance. Otherwise, I'm going to wait till I hear something great about it. And then, but even that, they don't really trust critics anymore because every Marvel thing gets overhyped before it comes out. Show comes out, it does some different things. There's reason to be kind of excited for it. It's this paranoia thriller, but there's just no buzz. There's no excitement. And I think some of that, maybe they didn't find a way to market it quite right to attract people. Maybe they picked a concept that just isn't the one that is likely to be this thing to pull people in. It's a follow-up to Captain Marvel that did make $1 billion, but isn't widely regarded as the super popular thing. So you do a story that is about the scroll. Like, I wasn't like super invested in the scroll after that other thing, so what's even the point? I think maybe it's a lot of those things. And then Nick Fury, maybe we were super into him 4 years ago or whatever, but maybe it took too long to give him his own show, and so then it's just kind of like what's kind of going on here. Even tying into it some of the Indiana Jones problem of Samuel L. Jackson is in his 70s and Ben Mendelsohn is in his 50s, and like he's not a young looking guy in his 50s. In which case you have a cast that feels older. It's a paranoia thriller, which tracks an older demographic. It's not a comedy. It's not an all-out action show, which appeals to an older demographic. And an older demographic is not the phrase that you used to describe Disney. Disney is the family brand. And even going back to several years back when people were like, were asking if I thought they should add R-rated movies to Disney Plus, and I said no, because it's Disney. It's a brand that stands for family friendly. R-rated by definition is for adults. So I think to make your brand strong, you don't do that. And so then these Disney Plus shows, they put out Captain Marvel, or not, Miss Marvel, that is very much for teenagers. They put out She-Hulk, which is for like 30-year-old women. And then they put this one out that is for, I don't know, I guess grown-ups that like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but you've like segmented your audience on all of these shows. You haven't made it so that they're all broadly accessible to a lot of people. They went, oh, let's make a show for this group. Let's make a show for this group. Let's make a show for this group. And so you have no momentum to check them out. And so if you're the target audience for paranoia thriller that likes movies starring 70-year-old men, well, you're probably not super invested in the last several shows, which were for women, for teenage girls, and even, once again, a sequel to Captain Marvel, which wasn't a thing that played great, I would imagine, for people that like movies starring 70-year-old men. And then that's the follow-up. So I think there's just like big disconnects in the strategy of like building franchise momentum, how you follow what up, and I just don't know that they thought through how these different shows that are so segmented would affect long-term viewing patterns for their shows.
Most of these clips are pulled from my weekly Patreon live stream. Join at any level and you can join the chat and ask all the questions you want. That's for as little as $2 per month. For $5 per month, you can get your name on my end card. For $25 per month, you can have a monthly video chat with me. Link is in the description for more details, and keep talking movies and TV too much.